LJ Whalen has worked in hospitality pretty much his whole life, and he knows Nashville is special.
We're known for giving second chances and for having fun, and we don't want to stop anyone from experiencing that Nashville.
He's the director of branding for AdventureWorks and Googles Nashville every morning to see what's going on, and he kept seeing something about a trip being taken away. It was Kristen Shaw who lost an all-expenses-paid trip to Nashville because she accidentally said "and" during her answer on Wheel of Fortune. He didn't like how it made the city look, so he immediately got to work.
I called everyone that I knew, emailed everyone I knew. I said, hey, I don't know if you can do this, but I need 2 to 4 free tickets to the Opry, to the Ryman, whatever you can give me, give me.
And Nashville's hospitality community came together, pitching in more than $8,000 worth of prizes, including hotel, transportation, meals, and attraction tickets for her trip from Maine next month.
I can't even thank LJ enough. I mean, he's such a kind-hearted soul. It's never would have known him if not for this experience, and just said, I can't wait to come out of Nashville.
The Nashville Convention and Visitors Corp honored Whalen with a Hitmaker Award for his effort. Each month, a different tourism worker is selected from nominations for outstanding hospitality, as tourism pumps billions of dollars into Music City's economy every year. Last year, more than 15 million tourists came to Nashville, and the Country Music Hall of Fame was one of the top attractions, breaking their yearly attendance record of nearly 1.3 million visitors. Whalen believes so many people are drawn to Nashville because of its heart.
I originally knew that it was going to work because that's our community here in Nashville. I said this time and again as we got attention for giving the gift. I said this is just what our hospitality community does.
Adam Hammond, News Channel 5.
It takes a special type of person.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, jump.
To take the leap into the world of firefighting.
I'd be lying if I didn't say it wasn't an adrenaline rush every time the tones go off.
And make no mistake, Amber loves every bit of it.
Just the adrenaline and being able to go and help somebody that's in need.
You might think firefighters like Amber are worth every penny, but as a volunteer, she doesn't even make one.
Coming in and being able to do this for free is incredibly difficult, and so it's just a challenge to recruit people in general.
By day, she's a store manager at Subway.
I work anywhere from 50 to 60, 70 hours a week.
By night, she's a mother of a 7-year-old. Any spare time is spent right here.
Trying to juggle everything is a bit of a struggle.
But selfless servants like Amber are becoming difficult to find. Nobody knows that better than the Nolensville fire chief.
Back in the 50s and 60s, this was kind of a social event and people could survive off of one income. And now parents are working, both of them are working.
Chief Spencer says the best way to recruit is to find other adrenaline junkies like Amber. But beyond that, he hopes to expand the number of stipends he can pay his volunteers.
It helps cover maybe a babysitter for the night or buying somebody a dinner.
One day, he hopes the city might be willing to pay some or all of his staff.
Nobody's making a profit here. Nobody's really making a paycheck. We're paying to keep the lights on so that we can answer your calls when you call 911.
In the meantime, Amber hopes her leap of faith eventually evolves from volunteer to career.
My ultimate goal is to try to become a paid firefighter/medic.
In Nolensville, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Many of us are planning our final trips of the year right now, but AAA expects to rescue, get this, nearly 1 million drivers over the holiday season. So there are definitely ways that we can keep our family safe, keep breakdowns from happening in the first place, and plan for them if they do happen. That's why Megan Cooper with AAA is here with me right now to help us get ready for that. Megan, first things first, some tips to avoid that breakdown.
Yes, so any time of the year motorists face car issues, but in the wintertime things can become very dangerous because you have cold weather, you have snow, you have ice. Add all of that together and it can become very dangerous. So there are definitely things that you can do. One of the best places to start is actually your tires. That is where the rubber literally meets the road. During the wintertime and at any time of the year, you want to make sure that your tires are properly inflated. And if you're not sure where to find that PSI rating, you can actually find that in your driver's door jamb. So on your vehicle, it will actually tell you what level of PSI, how much air should be in your tires. Low tires are more prone to getting damaged on the roadway, so we have a lot of potholes, so make sure they're properly inflated. You also want to take a look at your tire tread depth, and that is what is giving you that good grip on the roadway. So when you get into situations, slippery situations like rain and ice, you want to make sure your tires have enough tread depth.
And there's a good tool that everyone probably has that they can check for that.
There is a good tool. It only takes a quarter. So when you're looking at your tire tread depth, what you're going to do is you're actually going to stick your quarter into your tire tread. If you can see any part of this area below Washington's head, your tire tread is too low. So we do suggest that you start looking for new tires. If you do this test and you do see part of the top of Washington's head, we also suggest to check different areas of your tire. So check the outside edge, the inside, and the middle of the tire. And that's just to make sure that your tires are wearing properly and that they don't need to be replaced.
And other items, batteries are always a big one.
Yes, always check your batteries. Batteries do take quite a bit of hit when the cold weather hits. So make sure that your battery is fully charged, making sure that it's charging correctly. So if you've had your battery for maybe 3 to 5 years, go ahead and definitely get it checked. Even if it's a brand new car or you've had your car for a year or so, go ahead and get that checked and make sure that it is charging so that your car can actually run as it should and how it needs to be.
Okay, Megan Cooper with AAA, thank you so much. Coming up, we're going to be back with Megan to talk about some of those items you want to have inside your car in case of an emergency to help keep you and your family safe. Back to you. It's all about keeping your family safe during this cold snap and the holiday travel season. Megan Cooper joining me again from AAA. And now we're going to be talking about what happens in case of an emergency. If you do actually have a breakdown, there are certain items that you guys say you absolutely should have in your car.
Right, absolutely. This time of year with the cold weather, snow, ice, things can become very dangerous very quickly. So some of the items that we suggest to keep in your car are things like jumper cables to get that battery up and going, warm clothing. We want you to be comfortable and we want you to be safe. So things like extra gloves, hats, scarves. Keep extra drinking water, some non-perishable food items to keep you comfortable. Also keep things to help keep you safer on the roadside. So reflective triangles, flashlights, anything that can make you more visible to other drivers on the roadway will help keep you safe when you're at the roadside.
And you have some examples of those right here. I've actually never seen triangles like this before. Are they cheap and easy to get?
They are very cheap, easy to get. I think I actually got those at Harbor Freight. You can find them at any hardware store, places like Walmart, Amazon. They actually flash. You can go through different functions on them. They are LEDs, so they're very bright. So at nighttime or in times of low visibility, these will definitely help you stand out to other drivers. And again, you want to have basic toolkits, basic first aid kits to help some of those minor emergencies that may happen that you can control. But just being prepared is most important. And consider where you're driving, if you're taking a long trip, if you're just going around the block. Regardless of where you're traveling, how long you're traveling, you do need these items in your vehicle. And while that may look different for everyone, we definitely suggest that you keep the essentials just so that you're safe on the roadside.
All right, snacks, warm clothes, everything you may need. I'm seeing jumper cables in there as well, which we had talked earlier about batteries being a big issue, especially in extreme temperatures. So get ready for a busy holiday travel season and stay safe out there. Back to you.